I'm Gravenville, and welcome to Ghostmaster. This is an old game I've played a long time ago, and I've actually been wanting to play it again and do a series on it, so here we are. Yes.
Is there anybody there? What is your name, spirit?
I'll just put Garen. Sounds creepy. There you go. Oh. Oh, I thought I stopped it. Okay. Well, that's an intro.
Hunters have been assigned to you. Treat them well.
Alrighty then. And Hunting 101. This is pretty much the tutorial. Which it's been a long time since I've played this, so I need it.
You are ready for your field training, young Ghostmaster. We are taking you to the Kappa Lambda sorority house in Gravenville University. Only a small number of sorority girls are in residence at the moment, but scaring them all away should be a sufficient test of your abilities.
Before embarking upon a haunting, you must select your team of ghosts. To play the tutorial, which is highly advisable, click upon Recommend, then upon Go Haunt. You can elect to assemble a team yourself, but you can only benefit from the tutorial with the recommended team.
Alrighty then. Go Haunt.
Welcome to the mortal realms, where all your haunting will take place. If you need to freeze time or abort the haunting, click on the menu icon bottom left or press Escape. If you wish to turn the tutorial off but continue this haunting, click on the menu icon and select Options.
Also, controls.
If you move your pointer to the edges of the screen, you will be able to move around the world. You may also use the arrow keys to move around. To rotate your view, click on the rotational arrows displayed on the screen. You can also rotate your view through any angle by holding the right mouse button and use that to move between floors. You can use the up and down arrow icons, the page up and page down keys, or hold the right button while using the mouse wheel. You can also rotate your view through any angle by holding the right mouse button and moving the mouse. When you hold the right mouse button, moving the mouse left and right rotates the view, and moving the mouse up and down tilts the view.
All
You
right.
can zoom in and out using your mouse wheel. Insert and delete will also allow you to zoom in and out.
And if I remember
you may want to change your viewpoint to reflect your needs. A zoomed out long view is good for planning. A closer, zoomed-in view aids in selecting specific mortals or assessing their behavior. Also remember that you may not see everything of importance without changing your viewpoint. To help you, when you position your cursor upon a mortal's pack icon, a box appears informing you of their status. The
Yes.
red bar shows a mortal's terror, the yellow bar, their madness, and the blue bar, their belief. As you frighten mortals, their red terror bar will increase in size. The white portion of a bar shows a mortal's willpower. When terror exceeds willpower, a mortal will flee. Likewise, when their madness exceeds the white portion of the madness bar, they will go insane. To help you keep track of the mortals in each haunting, you have the Mortal Pack. Click upon a mortal's image in the pack to view. You can use this option to get a cinematic view of any mortal in the haunting. Experiment with mortals for a while and see what you can learn. Try locating a specific mortal by using the Go To option.
Okay, go to you.
You can use this option to locate mortals in the haunting.
All right. Well,
use the POV option to see the world through a... Now you can see what she sees, but you cannot exert any control upon mortals in this way. Either mouse button will return you to your usual view.
okay. Emotional. This tells me which ones I can put. I can put him.
To learn about a mortal's background. Here, you can learn what the astral records say about a mortal. Click the Close button or away from the bio window to close it. Now we're ready to look at your team of haunters. The Haunter Pack to the left works much like the Mortal Pack, but for your ghosts.
All right.
Experiment with your Haunters options for a while. This menu gives you all the options you need in order to control your Haunters. You can learn more about a Haunter by clicking on Epitaph. Cogjammer is a gremlin, a plasm cheap and unruly spirit. You can bind Cogjammer to any electrical fetter. You should note that the flow of electricity in itself is not enough to constitute an electrical fetter. Lamps, light bulbs, and wires lack the subtle intricacy a ghost requires in a fetter.
Okay.
Take a look at one of your Haunter's powers. These are the Haunter's powers arranged in order of their plasm bands. They work like a ladder. Clicking on a power allows a Haunter to use any power up to that plasm band. Let's get some of your Haunters into the field. To exist in the mortal realm, ghosts must be bound to a fetter. When you point at a Haunter, the fetters you can bind it to light up on screen. Note that Boo and Clatterclaws fetter inside, so the borders of rooms light up to indicate they are fetters when you are binding these Haunters. To bind a Haunter to a fetter, select it from the Haunter Pack. Your Haunter arrives in the mortal realms, ready to wreak havoc.
And there's a reason I did
Glow
this.
indicates that it is invisible to mortals at the moment. You can use the Powers menu to change which powers your haunter uses to haunt. You now carry the haunter on your pointer, and any fetters that ghosts can use show up in the haunting.
Okay. Now, can I talk for a second? Alright. But there is actually a reason why I did that. Is because I
Try
think...
giving more plasm to your haunters by selecting a ghost from the haunter pack, selecting powers, and then clicking on a different plasm band.
But I'm hoping to affect...
The green plasm bar shows how much plasm you've acquired and how much you are using. The dark green proportion of the bar shows how much plasm has been generated by scared mortals. The amount of plasm your bound haunters are using is shown in light green. For your next task, experiment with your haunters and their powers. Try to get one of the sorority girls to flee in terror.
Alright.
If you leave your cursor on a power in a haunter's power menu, you will see a description of what that power does. Up to the point a power was used, your ghostly presence was keeping the mortals on edge. From now on, the mortals will calm down if you do not keep scaring them. As they calm, the plasm will dry up. Don't say I didn't warn you.
And I got Jinx. Wild and crazy. There you go. That's why. Oh. I skipped it on accident. Okay.
Terrify the mortals by binding your haunters near to the sorority girls. Also experiment with putting your ghosts on different plasm bands. The more plasm you give them, the more effective they will become.
And now I can move you. Let's put you here. Actually, no, let's... I don't want two in the same room, because that will. I'm gonna put one on the second floor.
The mortals with low belief bars are the worst skeptics. Try to show them totally unnatural events. Think paranormal rather than scary. The more you make them believe, the more their belief bar will grow. Once their belief bar is full, they will be almost totally defenseless.
Okay. Let's see. Oh, hit my mic. Let's go up to strange behavior. And
you can look at a mortal's bio for clues on how best to scare them.
That is fine, Ramate.
oh, spiders.
You need to terrify the sorority girls until one of them is driven to flee.
There you go. That should terrify her.
If you leave your cursor on a power in a Haunter's Power menu, you will see a description of what that power does.
Okay, bind. There you go, let's scare you. Oh, another spider
Terrify
one.
the mortals by binding your haunters near to the sorority girls. Also experiment with putting your ghosts on different plasm bands. The more plasm you give them, the more effective they will become.
Let's start out small with fog. Okay.
The mortals with low belief bars are the worst skeptics. Try to show them totally unnatural events. Think paranormal rather than scary. The more you make them believe, the more their belief bar will grow. Once their belief bar is full, they will be almost totally defenseless.
Okay, powers. Yeah, let's get him out of here.
You can look at a mortal's bio for clues on how best to scare them.
What does numb do? A hapless mortal goes numb with fear. Okay. Okay, powers.
You need to terrify the sorority girls until one of them is driven to flee. If you leave your cursor on a power in a Haunter's Power menu, you will see a description of
There you
what
go, that
power
oughta...
does.
Oh, this one ought to be good.
Terrify the mortals by binding your haunters near to the sorority girls. Also experiment with putting your ghosts on different plasm bands. The more plasm you give them, the more effective they will become. These are orders, which you can use to give instructions to your haunters. Some ghost masters use orders to run a tight shop with their ghosts. Others prefer to let their team follow their instincts. Your haunters will become better trained the more you use them, and so can learn to use ever more complex orders. Experiment with orders every now and then. See what you think.
Okay. Let's try that. Let's see. Terrified. Terrified. Almost getting ready to leave. Really getting close. So is that person and that person. Awesome.
The mortals with low belief bars are the worst skeptics. try to show them totally unnatural events. Think paranormal rather than scary. The more you make them believe, the more their belief bar will grow. Once their belief
There you
bar
go.
is full, they will be almost totally defenseless.
Oh. There you go, we have... Oh. I thought we had a person leaving. Oh, we do. Yep, a person left. Up two.
You can look at a mortal's bio for clues on how best to scare them. See the sorority girls scatter beneath your might. Because a mortal has fled, the haunting fear level has permanently risen, giving you more plasm to spend.
Yes.
There is one thing left to learn about: plasm alerts. If you are using more plasm than is being generated by the mortal's fear, your plasm balance will go into the red and the alarm will sound.
Yes.
You will have a short time to cut your plasm costs by benching haunters or by lowering their plasm bands. I'm going to carry out a plasm drill now to show you how it works.
Okay.
Quickly now! Bench haunters or lower their plasm bands until the crisis is... Well done. That was only a drill, but you got things under control before it was too late.
There you
The
go.
next time that alarm sounds, it won't be a drill. If you don't get the plasm under control, you will be kicked out of the mortal realms in failure.
Yes.
Right. That's all I'm going to teach you for now. If you want to know any more, consult your Haunter Manual. The time has come to finish these paltry mortals. Scare all the sorority girls away to win!
Yep, let's put you in here. You're getting a little bit too comfy.
Learn which powers can build belief and batter down skepticism. You will need them.
Let's find you. Heh.
Mortals try to find safe places to hide. If they think it's safe to be outside, you could use Weather Witch to change their mind.
Okay, bind. Ooh, I like this song. Okay, we got one more.
You can look at a mortal's bio for hints on how to terrify them.
Fear's trapped.
You can look at epitaphs to learn more about your haunters.
Yep, that person's like, nope, I am done. Well, that was a easy first haunting.
Position your haunters to support each other. Make good use of the available fetters.
I think I did pretty good.
Congratulations! You did it! You should note that thanks to our time gate accessed via the high scare table, you can always retry earlier hauntings. You can go back for training or to pick up restless spirits you didn't get.
Weird sounds. And Calamityville horror.